As most of you know, Carl Froch is a bit of a Triple G skeptic. He's had a few disparaging things to say about him over the past couple of years. So I'm going to quote Carl Froch right here. This is from an IFL TV interview, which I'll leave a link to in the description below if you haven't seen it. IFL, an excellent channel, highly recommended from me, and you should definitely subscribe if you don't already know about them. Most people in the UK do. So anyway, quoting Carl Froch directly, he says, Eubank Jr. is a very good fighter, very skillful, very hard, very fit, and a real force to be reckoned with at middleweight. I'd love to see him fight Triple G, and I think that he can beat Triple G. I really do. So those are the words of Carl Froch talking about Triple G possibly fighting Eubank. And then he goes on to talk about Triple G against Danny Jacobs. He says, a good fight. Jacobs is a great fighter at middleweight. He's good, solid, all round. I like what he does. A proper test for Golovkin. You could say it's probably his first real test. It's a good fight, but I think Golovkin will just have too much for him. He's a big puncher, Golovkin. He can bang, and I think that power punch will always be the defining factor. He's a very dangerous fighter at middleweight. All right? Those are the words of Carl Froch. How much of what Froch says about Golovkin is genuine critique? And when I say genuine critique, I mean where he's using his analytical mind and trying to remain impartial and telling it how he genuinely sees it. How much of what Froch says is that, and how much of it is maybe envy? Because some people believe that Carl Froch is envious of Triple G, because there was so much talk about Triple G possibly fighting Carl Froch a couple of years back after the George Groves rematch. Maybe Carl Froch, being the macho guy that he is, just took a disliking to Triple G right away and started thinking, he ain't a killer. I'm not having somebody in or around the weight division I used to operate in being lauded in this particular way when he hasn't really fought the quality of opposition that I've fought. Why are they hyping him up like this? I fought better guys than this guy's ever faced, and I never got hyped up like that. Maybe that's the situation with Carl Froch, and because of that, he is being overly harsh on Triple G. Maybe he's not being overly harsh on Triple G. Maybe some of you agree with what Carl Froch says, and you think he deserves the criticism that Carl Froch bestows upon him, for lack of a better term. So, as far as Carl Froch's view on Eubank against Triple G, Carl Froch has sparred Eubank extensively. He knows all about him. He knows what he can do. He's been in there trading blows with him. And for a very long time, he's been saying Chris Eubank Jr. can really fight. Is he friendly with the Eubanks? Is he just saying that because he's friends with them and he don't want to upset them? Or is this something that he genuinely believes? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But the main point I'd like to get across in this video, or the main question I'd like to ask is, does Carl Froch have an agenda with Triple G, or is he being actually honest? He is a very experienced, or was a very experienced, world-level professional fighter for many, many years. So he's obviously picked up something about the game. He has to have a good amount of knowledge, surely. Is he expressing that knowledge, or is he just envious of somebody who's getting more limelight than himself? You let me know in the comment section below. And again, I've asked this question in countless videos, so I really shouldn't be asking it again. But, you know, do you think Eubank Jr. versus Triple G is even competitive? Let me know in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.